I think one of the hardest things to hear when you're really in love with someone is to have that someone say to you, I think we need space. I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. And so many couples face this, and it's the way they react that causes the problem to worsen. So I thought today what I would do is try and go through this rationally with you before it happens so that you'll kind of have in your mind that there is a better way. There are wiser choices than just going nuts and getting upset and saying, what do you mean you want space? We've been together for a long time. Tell me what's going on. When someone tells you that they need space, first of all, they're confused with whatever they're feeling. They're also feeling overwhelmed. They're feeling like they're making a mistake. And for them to continue to do it makes them feel uncomfortable, and they'll withdraw and deny, and your relationship will take a toll. It won't do well. So when your partner says, I think I need some space, I think we need to take a break, listen to them. And rather than cling to them and, try and ask them why and go after them that way, step back and pause and say, you think we need space? Okay. When you put up less resistance, they're able to breathe and they don't get as panicked, and they all of a sudden will start moving closer to you and offering you more answers. Use this time as a way of growing in yourself. First of all, nurture yourself. Give them space, and while they're gone, rather than, eat a pint of ice cream or just watch sad movies, go outside, exercise, do things to take care of you. Secondly, organize a support group. You need to organize a network that you can talk to about things, so you're not constantly texting your partner, you're not constantly asking for answers, you're giving them space. You're giving the relationship room to breathe. And actually, this can help your relationship. Your relationship might come back much stronger than it did when you gave your partner the break. Thirdly, resist the urge to start getting into this what if. What if? You're trying to predict the future, and no one knows the future. And when you start doing that, you automatically set off an anxiety reaction within your brain, and it's going to cause more issues, more upset stomach, more anxiety, more stress, and you're going to go back to your partner demanding answers. Fourthly, set ground rules. Now, I personally think you should have ground rules set by a therapist. Why? Because the therapist knows you both. They're objective and they're able to see what needs to happen. If you're trying to save the relationship and you start drawing lines in the sand like 2 weeks, I give you 2 weeks and then it's up, you're gonna lose everything you love, rather than maybe restoring what you love and creating something better. If you can't afford a therapist or online counseling, my next suggestion is that you sit down with your partner and you two of you come up with, check-ins, maybe once a month. You start saying, can we go on a date once a month? Do we need more frequent than that? What does it mean for our monogamy? Are we going to remain monogamous? Or are we going to date other people during this time? It's very important that you have some sort of ground rules so you know what you're dealing with, and you know there is a time limit or a certain amount of grace period before you're going to just let it go. Next, allow every one of your emotions to be felt. Don't react to them. Don't say, oh, I'm so sad. Note it. Feeling very sad right now, go to your support team. Can we go out? Can we talk? Can we go exercise together? I'm going to go to yoga. You're going to enlist those types of actions into the time you feel the emotion, but you're not going to deny feeling it. During this time, it's very helpful if you journal and write down your thoughts, because we know that helps you catharsis and get it out of your head. And lastly, Work on becoming a better version of you, a more adult you. So in every relationship, there's times where we regress. We regress back, hoping our partner will take care of our needs. We don't step up. We don't accept responsibility. None of this is anybody's fault. It's a space. It's a break. But there are things within that break that you realize about yourself that you maybe have not taken responsibility for some bad habits, some lazy actions, some excuses you've given. This is a perfect time to work on those, because whether it works out with this person or not, you're going to be with you. And it's very important you feel respectful and good about the person you are. So when you work on yourself and you start building and accepting more responsibility for your failures and getting help for that, you're going to bring out a better part of you. You may change everything. After you work on you, you might say, you know what, this relationship was not good for me, like I'm getting out of it. Or just the opposite. You may find yourself falling more in love with your partner and feeling like you can contribute and be a better partner. The most important thing when your partner needs space that you have to know is it does not mean the end. It means we're going to stop. We're going to maybe adjust a little bit, and then we'll either decide to go forward together or we'll decide to go forward separate. In the end, it's most important that you like you, that you can sleep with you. Because guess what? In all of life, the person you go to bed with and wake up with them in the morning every day is you. Control what you can control, and that's you. Have an awesome day.